That is the damaged Chernobyl nuclear reactor.
Yeah, I was tagged on this video quite a few times to offer response. I'm assuming that's because you're all wondering how much hype and spin and fluff was put into that little video. And there was actually quite a bit. He liked to emphasize that the uranium that's in the Chernobyl nuclear reactor there has a half-life that's about 4.5 billion years, about the age of the Earth. And why that's nonsensical spin, in my opinion, is because the uranium under his feet, the uranium under your feet as you're watching this video, has the same half-life. That's where most geothermal energy comes from, is from the decay of the primordials like uranium. And so, yeah, it's got a very long half-life, which means that it's actually largely innocuous in terms of a radiological risk. The radiological risk is really in the dose. The dose is what gives the risk. And the main component of external dose from spent nuclear fuel, like in the Chernobyl reactor, is from cesium and strontium. And those have a half-life of about 30 years. So in about 300 years, the external dose rate is just going to be drastically lower. It's just going to exponentially decrease as you get out there. Now, there was an enormous amount of radioactivity that was there, so you've got to wait about 10 half-lives for the vast majority of that to decay down into stables. Now, that doesn't mean you're not going to need protection and so forth. You're still going to be concerned about the alpha emitters, so people are going to have to wear protective clothing and so forth if you're going to be handling the material. But to say that you're not going to be able to handle it for millions or billions of years, yeah, that's a bunch of hype. But I can understand why, right? Chernobyl was the absolute worst nuclear accident that we've had from commercial nuclear energy of any kind. Is just phenomenally bad. You really almost couldn't make something worse than that without like trying to drop a nuclear bomb on something, but then the nuclear bomb is the thing that's doing all the damage. So that would be my assessment. Yeah, there was a lot of fear going on in there trying to make things not what they're not. But yeah, Chernobyl is really scary. Absolutely. No question about it. That was really bad.